We're on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, it's very, very tragic news this morning. We've been talking about it since we've come on the air. Jess, you got top story.
Sussex County professional wrestling icon Jay Briscoe, known for his accolades on the independent wrestling circuit and National Ring of Honor promotion, has died at the age of 38. News of the passing of Briscoe shook the wrestling world on Tuesday as a flood of love and support poured in online for Briscoe and his family following the news of his passing. Briscoe, who was widely known for his tag team wrestling accomplishments alongside his partner and brother, Mark Briscoe, is from Laurel, Delaware. A graduate of Laurel High School, he got his start in professional wrestling working for local promotions across the first state. Briscoe is most known for his time in Ring of Honor, an American professional wrestling promotion based in Jacksonville, Florida. He and his brother are the current tag team champions for the promotion. Ring of Honor tweeted their condolences after learning of Briscoe's passing on Tuesday evening, saying, "Our thoughts are with his family, his friends, and his fans." Triple H from WWE, he tweeted his support on Tuesday evening following the news of Briscoe's passing, saying that an incredible performer who created a deep connection with wrestling fans across the globe has passed away. My condolences to the family and friends of Jay Briscoe. Locally, the Laurel community in Sussex County is mourning the loss of this iconic wrestler who lives in Laurel. The Laurel School District made an announcement on Facebook that they would be closing schools Wednesday following the news of Briscoe's passing. The school district will open on Thursday. They said due to an unthinkable tragedy in our community this evening, the Laurel School District will be closed tomorrow. This is a developing story. Of course, as soon as we get more information, we will definitely keep everybody up to date, but please keep the Pugh family in your thoughts and your prayers.
There's a hashtag going around with a photo, hashtag prayers for the Pews, and it's a picture of like a silhouette of a bulldog,
there, yeah.
For Laurel.
Wow.
So many people that Jamin Pugh touched. Only 38 years old. He was a friend of ours. He was a friend of mine.
So sad.
I started getting text messages last night. So many messages. I posted a picture of Brandon and Maya, our kids, back in 2010.
I remember that.
They were their faves.
Yeah.
Like, Brandon and Maya's favorite wrestlers were the Briscoe brothers. And to see how many people that Jay Briscoe touched, and they have he has a beautiful I remember back then, like, man, that's a good family man. I remember he's always been like a family man, and he knew like how to do it, keep like the family first. And he's got a beautiful family. It's just unbelievable. His wife made a post on social media and says, "We need prayers. Gracie is on her way into surgery."
Gosh.
On her back. Jamin would have wanted the whole world praying for this little girl. We believe in the power of prayer. Prayer for the doctors and everyone working on her. Pray for her and her precious legs that they move again. Pray for Jay Lee, who has had some pretty serious injuries, but is stable and resting. Pray for Gannon, waiting at home. Pray for the strength of all of us. We have a long, long road ahead of us. So,
It's just tragic. So sad.
So sad. Tony Khan is the first person who made the post and announced the death of Jay Briscoe that I saw. It says, sadly, Jamin Pugh has passed away. Tony Khan is the head of AEW. Sadly, Jamin Pugh has passed away, known to his fans as Jay Briscoe. He was a star for ROH, which is Ring of Honor, for over 20 years. From the first show until today, Jay and his brother Mark dominated Ring of Honor, reigning as champions to this day. We'll do whatever we can to support this family. Rest in peace, Jamin.
Wow.
So, it's devastating. It's a tragedy. And couldn't imagine those little girls he was taking to cheerleading practice.
I know.
Taking to cheerleading practice. We have friends who are close to them, closer than we are. And we talked to them last night, and she was at the scene of the accident and said it was the most horrific accident scene that she has ever seen. The most horrific accident scene. He was hit head on.
Gosh.
He's younger than me, only 38 years old. I'm 41. He's 38. I know some of his family too. We know some of his family, and it's a beautiful family. It's, just you can't even think about it. You can't even think about it.
Yeah.
If you want to check in, make some comments about Jay Briscoe, talk about some memories about the Briscoe brothers. They were icons in the area, not in the area on a national scale. I remember them back 1CW. Sean Hardy, man, we did some shows.
Too. Yes.
They came in studio. If you want to check in, feel free to do that. You can call in, you can text in 302-858-5117. You want to talk about some memories going to see the Briscoe brothers. I mean, it was always a big deal when the Briscoe brothers, they were the show. I mean, they were, and poor Mark, I mean, poor Mark. I mean, that's his brother, and they were so close. I just, and the dad.
Imagine.
My wife pointed out the dad. Can't imagine. The dad, their dad was so, their dad, made them. I mean, so close. I just can't imagine their poor dad, So again, if you want to check in, I know the wrestling community, the Delaware wrestling scene.
Yeah, online has just been flooded with just so many comments, so many posts, so many people coming together for this family. The community knows that, this is a tough one. This is very hard. So again, keep that family in your thoughts and your prayers. And, just keep his memory alive.
Jess, what else you got?
Also in Laurel, another, just tragic situation taking place. The last update that I have here says that shortly before 1 a.m., Laurel, Blades, Delmar, Seaford, and Sussex County EMS were dispatched for a fire in a 3-story commercial building at 130 East Market Street in Laurel, Delaware. Arriving units found smoke and fire showing on the 3rd floor. The incident was upgraded to multiple alarms, bringing fire and EMS units from many in the area. Different fire departments, including Sharptown, Georgetown, Gumboro, Hebron, Mardella Springs, Millsboro, Bridgeville, Greenwood, Salisbury, Farmington, and Selbyville. They are, being assisted from everyone all over with fire suppression in the building, structure protection of the Laurel Library as well. They are supplying water. Sussex County EMS, Blades, Seaford, and Delmar is providing EMS. Standby crews are there as well at the scene. Units operated on scene there for several hours. The Laurel Fire Department, Delmar Fire Department, they are now posting pictures, and the shares are going all over on Facebook, but please keep them as well in your thoughts and your prayers. Wow, what a tough night and morning for Laurel.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, there's a few more stories that are trending. The whale that was found yesterday on Assateague Island Beach, that has been trending. Many people have been talking about that. The whale was approximately 20 foot long. It's a humpback whale currently located on the Oversand Vehicle area. OSV area is currently closed right now to allow for the whale to be safely dealt with. So visitors who come across the whale should keep a distance, and please keep your dogs on a leash, okay? Shots fired also in Seaford. Seaford police say that shots fired. There was a complaint that led to the seizure of drugs and cash late on Monday night. Officers had to respond to the area of State Street for the reports of shots fired. Officers located shell casings from a handgun in the roadway and later found a bullet in the roadway down from the location of the shell casings. Again, this investigation is still ongoing. It was determined that no one was injured in that incident, and charges are pending for the possession of the non-narcotic. So according to any information, if you have, the Seaford Police Department says please turn it into them at 302-629-6645, extension 1217. Wow. So much happening.
I'm just looking at I don't know what this Facebook page is.
Okay.
The signature spot, but it just popped up on my timeline, and it's Jay Briscoe dancing in the living room with his daughter. Like, I guess they're doing a video. He's got like a bow on his head, and he's like doing a dance.
Gosh,
I
he's
guess
doing like the cheer routine, it looks like.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, just a family person. Yeah, with his daughter. And continue to pray for the girls because they're in the hospital right now. Continue to pray for the girls. 6:49. It's a Bill and Jessica show. We got sports up next.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.